I guess we could do something like this, but maybe in a bit bigger format. Maybe we can do like three of these buildings, three of these, maybe a couple of these, and then just one of these for transporting stuff back and forth. Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Dark Skye, and today we are playing a Brave New Wonders. It's a really neat game, very just a factory automation type game, and just it's a lot of fun. Super fun, but let's get into this. Let's get started.
Growing up, my mom used to tell me stories about our origins. The ancestors dreamed in silence, their memories gone, their names forgotten. But one day, something woke them again. Over the centuries, we went from sparks to spears, from iron to steam. Step by step, age by age, we kept reaching higher, until we forged a city of air and ambition. My mentor always talks about relics, old machines and strange symbols we can't read. I love to imagine what their life was like, piecing together their rise and the fall. What happened to them? Did some disaster catch them by surprise? Or a fire they lit themselves? I will follow their trail, through the ruins, through the storms, until I uncover the truth.
Here it is, Mira, from the today you are officially a pioneer authorized by the Academy to explore old world. So this is the old world. Finally, I can see it with my very own eyes. One day they'll call me Mira, the legendary pioneer. Easy now, Tiger. Don't sprint before you can walk. First, you'll need the basics. Try looking around and moving your mono wheel. So it says to right click to move your main character. So we can use it to move our little mono wheel here. It's kind of cool. It leaves tracks. You can toggle between focus and free camera with this button. It says that we can use our WASD keys or dragging the middle mouse key to move camera. Oh, okay. And then use the middle to zoom in and out. All right, cool. Now it's time to put your knowledge to use. See that thing over there? Don't you recognize it? I know this one. That's an automaton mover. At the Academy, they told us it's every pioneer's best friend. Very good. But this one is broken, so you'll need to salvage its compute core for reuse. The automaton factory is one of our research achievements. Place the computer core inside and it will produce an automaton prototype. Got it. We're saving its brain here, right? So we need to left click and select the broken automaton. Clicking on the compute core to transfer to its backpack, you need to be close enough to target and so on. Okay. All right, cool. So we got that. And that's our backpack. So we can click on this right here and we can off click it, or if we need to, if we just need to get our backpack out of the way. And then we're going to come up here to depository compute the cores at the automaton factory. So we're going up here to the automaton factory here. And it says clicking on the compute core to transfer it from your backpack to the destination. So there we go. We transferred. Now we're making our own item here. There we are. Collect the automaton by clicking once it's constructed. Deploy the automaton by opening the build menu. All right, so here's the build menu. We can get rid of the backpack so we can see this better. So we got a mover here. We can put this mover down here. Well done, Mira. Perhaps you are ready for something trickier. Yay! What are we doing next? See the supply drop? It's one of the gifts left behind by the pioneers who came before us. Now use the automaton mover to transport its resources to the train station. Take a look at the train station. It has plenty of space, suitable place to store what you gathered during your expeditions. Try selecting the mover bot behavior. See, let's scroll out a little bit here so we're not so close. I can see what's going on. And so now it's awaiting instructions right now. What it wants us to do is a bonus program. Your first automaton is to transport resources from the supply drop to the train station. So this is the supply drop right here. So we're going to take this guy here and we're going to click the mover and we're going to click him and we're going to tell him take that to the train, and that's all he's going to do is just take stuff and he's going to bring it over here. Now this is the little programming this little guy. So we got this guy a little program here and he's just picking up one piece of the item and going and dumping it off. But it's going to take a little while if we wait for him to take all this stuff. So I'm just going to see if I can't grab a bunch of this. And we'll just transfer this over here. Mira, come to the base. The Academy sent an artificer to help you. I think you'll be very happy to see her. Head to the base. Mira, you look livelier than you did back at the Academy. Brooklyn, you're here. I'm so glad you came. Let's go explore and do something awesome. I wish, but as an artificer, I'm not allowed to leave the base, so you'll have to be my eyes in the field. Bring me any relics or materials you find via the train station, and I'll study them to unlock new technologies for you. So your train station acts as a central storage capable of holding large amounts of resources. Resource required for research needs to be delivered to the train station. Okay. The tech tree uses resources stored in your train station. Check the cost of research node, composite, and the required items at the station and complete the research to unlock new technologies. All right, so I'm guessing we should probably get this one off the bat here. I'm guessing we already have that one. So next, let's see, wants us to do what, mining? You do not have enough resources. Okay. You can open the codex here. It contains tutorials and helpful tips. Now it wants us to research mining 1. So I'm guessing what we need to do is to grab some of these. You want to take it to this. Then we're going to drop all 10 off here, and that should make us a bunch of these little automaton things. And then for us to go into research, let's see, let's do research here. All right, so we click on visit base, we get their technology. So we want to do this here. It requires us to get recipe, unlocks these. Resource requirement. Oh, okay, so we need 25 of those. There we go. So we got that. And that was just because we had the pieces inside there. Now we need to deploy a miner automaton. So here's our miner. I want to set the miner over here. When you don't have enough resources to build, or if your placement is out of range, your build will be a construction site. Construction sites can be built if you deliver more resources to finish it. Build nearby construction sites, providing the pioneers carrying enough resources to cover the cost. If you have enough resources in your inventory, you can use the build nearby button to instantly build it. Nice. All right, so we have that. Now it says program at least one automaton to mine crystal shards and deposit the train station. So I want to take this little miner guy. I'm going to have him mine this and take it back to there. Now he's going to be going really slow. So, and then next it says program at least one automaton to mine metal ores and deposit at the train station. So we need to come out here. I think this is our metal. Yeah, it's our metal ore right here. So let's do this one here. We're going to make another miner here. Looks like we need to gather some more the cores here. And then we're going to use this guy here. We're going to have him mine, and we're going to go from there to there. All right, so now he's taking the metal to there. Now we need to mine 5 crystal shards, and we need 5 metal bar ores. And then bonus research blueprint mode. All right, so let's go into our base here, see if we can research the blueprint mode. All right, we'll get the blueprint mode here. You have unlocked blueprint mode. You can use blueprint mode to rapidly lay out production lines. Then we get the automaton intelligence. Oh, that's pretty cool. But we need the cortex chip, and then we need the crystal shards. We can't do that quite yet. Okay, one more of the crystal shards. Looks like we got enough of the metal. Now we need to build our first smelter. Let's see, let's just do a little bit of exploring here. It looks like, what do we got here? We got some coal mining. Got some coal there. Looks like we got another supply drop over here. Got another supply drop right there. What's this? Natural gas geyser. Nice. So it looks like we have a bunch of resources out here. We got a bunch of these supply drops all kind of laying around all over the place out here as well. So we can take care of all that. Now, if we hit the M button here, we can see like what we've uncovered so far. So we got a good chunk of the map already uncovered. We can kind of move the mouse around on top of the screen to be able to look around to see what areas we haven't covered. So we got a large chunk of it already done. I'm thinking what I want to do here is I want to set, let's get this little miner guy. That's not doing anything right now. We're going to get him moving. And so I want him to come out here, pick up stuff from this, and to take this back to the train station. There you go. At least keep him busy, get him going. So he's kind of doing his own thing. Now we need to build our first smelter here. Let me see. Is there any amount of room out here or something where we can build? We got a lot of these trees in the way and stuff like that, but I'm thinking like maybe right in here might be a good spot for us to do this. So let's do our smelter. Looks like we're gonna need what, 2 crystal and 2 metal. All right, let's go out here. We'll build this thing up. Smelters are the start of your production line, but they won't work without power. Solar collectors produce a low yet free infinite amount of energy to power your buildings. Power poles are used to direct the energy from solar collectors to your buildings. Okay. Minor automatons can collect resources and deposit them in a warehouse or directly into a smelter. Mover automatons can mine but are way faster moving. Use them to pick up from a smelter and deposit at a warehouse. Okay. So we need to get some power going here. So what we need to do is to get this power pole going. What are we able to make with this here? So we could make a metal plate here. I think that would probably be a good thing for us to do. Just need to get some power going here for this. Here we want to do the power pole. I'm thinking like right here. Now that should be all nicely connected to the power. Get this this thing running. Now, am I able to do the warehouse thing? Because I don't think I'm able to do that yet. Nope, not able to do that. So let's do the miner here. All right, well, let's take this mining bot here, and we're going to have him come out to here and then take that to there. We need to produce a refined crystal. So I'm going to need to make another one of these smelters here. There we go. And then I want to do some power here. And then I want to do is I want to set up the automaton. And this automaton is going to go from here to here. And then we're going to set that to refined crystal. Head to the base. Okay. Click logistics 1 node to open the technologies. So we can't afford this yet, but we're going to be working towards it. So now we can see it. Where is it? Right here. Now I need to research logistics 1. Let's visit base here. So I got the 5 of the plates. I just need some more refined crystals, and then we should be good to get that knocked out. Okay, so we got the necessary requirements here. So let's do the logistics. There we go. Oh, this guy's done. Let's get him going again. So let's go find, let's see, this to there and then to there. There we go. All right, now what we need to do is research manufacture 1. So we'll go back to home here and we're going to go to manufacture 1 here. And it looks like we're going to need some coal. We're going to need some refined crystal and we're going to need some metal plate. I'm thinking since this thing here is moving so slow, maybe what we can do is we can increase this. See if we do a warehouse. Maybe right there. So we got the warehouse here. It takes 5 of those plates. So let's set that up there. Put that up there so it's not in the way. And we should have plates being tracted from here. So I'm thinking if we can do a another warehouse here. And then I want to do a little automaton guy here. I'll put him right here. And then I want him to go from here to here for now. Maybe I have to have that on my body or on my system or something like that. Let's go to here. So I want him to go from here to here now. And then I want this guy to go here. And then we're going to take him. He's going to go from there to there. There we go. And let's move that out of there. And I'm going to come over here and build this guy. All right, saw some more gems and everything over here in the library or whatever. Or the train station. So let's pick these up, these core ones. I'm going to take these over and drop these in here. All right, so I want to build up another smelter, I think, for this one. All right, cool. There we go. We got that. Now, let me see here. I want to change this to refined crystal. And then I want to do an automaton. And let's put him right here. Too bad I can't have these little guys going to multiple destinations. Or can I? You have not researched the technology necessary for this feature. Okay. Okay, so we need to research the manufacture one, which requires us to have some coal. We need one more metal plate. We should be getting that pretty soon, I imagine. If not, I'm pretty sure I can just pick it up here. There we go. And now we go back into our visit base here and let's pick up manufacture one. Crystal compound is one of the most used resources at the start. It's recommended to make as many as you can. They are produced in the general factory. Crystal compound, huh? So it looks like it's the wood or the metal plates mixed with the crystal cores. Put those together and it makes the crystal compound. And then we take the crystal compound and go in there. So I guess we could do something like this, but maybe in a bit bigger format. You know, maybe we can do like 3 of these buildings, 3 of these, maybe a couple of these, and then just 1 of these for transporting stuff back and forth. Let's have this guy here. He'll go out here and he's going to pick up this other one out here. He'll take that and then he'll take this back to the train station. There we go. Now this one here, we needed to kind of work this system a little bit better. I wouldn't mind having maybe this a little bit closer. I don't know why I'm not able to put any of my buildings right here. So what I want to do is I want to put a smelter right about in here somewhere. Seems like it's just right in this area is where I'm allowed to put these smelters. What if I did it out here? I mean, we have a little bit more resources out here. Maybe we can do it out in this area. So if I put this here, a little bit offset there, but it works. And then we're going to take the automatons. Let's put one more right here. And then we're going to put another mover right here. That way 2 can go to this one, 2 can go to this one. These ones are all being powered by this. And then I want to do another mover over here for that one. And then I'm going to set these up. So I want to put one there, there, and one there. So we're going pretty big on this. And then we're going to need to set up some power. So let's see if we can't get some power going here. The little dotted line to see that these are properly connected is very difficult to see. You really have to like just really look at it. I wish they would color it different instead of orange because it matches the background. And then I can stick one right there. There we go. All right, so let's go over here and let's see if we can't get this stuff built. There we go. Feeling like production is too slow, just sit and wait and expand. It's going to start slowly, but the more you expand, the faster your resource production will be. So they have like a 2 on the 1. So I mean, I'm kind of going with this, but for me, I'm going a little bit more on a bigger scale. I figured I'd do 4 of these and 4 of these and 2 of these, and then they go into that. So kind of like that right there. That's all 3 though. Be a brave pioneer. Explore the island. I'm sure it's is plenty of other locations ideal to build production lines with plenty of resource laying around. All right. Mentor, look, my first factory. Soon I'll be producing all kinds of materials, venturing deep into the old world and become one of the legendary pioneers. Not bad. You've proven you can produce your own, so I'll grant you the grand title of Initiate Pioneer. Oh, come on, Mentor. The old world is far more dangerous than you imagine, Mira. Ancient machines still roam these islands. The Academy archived expedition reports marking several points of interest. They contain remnants of old world tech and can study to learn how to defend yourself. Don't get yourself killed or I'll fail you. Then I'll earn top marks. Where are they, Mentor? Open your big map and I marked the coordinates for you. Okay, so we can click up here. We clicked on the big map and we can see that he has it marked right here. Here's where our little production line is. So he's saying it's over here. Click anywhere on the map to view it through the camera. Oh, he's saying right here. Okay. You discover this relic along the wreckage of an abandoned roads and vehicles. Unlike the others, this vehicle seems to be in better conditions, its frame still holding together despite the centuries. Why did the old world build roads in the air? Was the ground too dangerous for them? And that vehicle, it looks so different. Maybe it still has some power left. It can even help me go faster. All right, cool. We got that. Now it says that explore the closest point of interest directly south of the train station. Explore the point of interest southwest of the train station. So the other place I think is like down over here. So let's get our Mira person over here to check this out. You discover this object in the ruins of an abandoned house. It is a sleek, transparent container with a built-in back mount design. Its clear, durable casing includes shoulder straps and a front-facing display panel. What is it meant to carry? Maybe an energy core? The window could show how it reacted. I should bring it back to base and have Brooklyn look it over. Oh, you actually found one. Look at the casing, clear, reinforced, and it even has a display panel. This is amazing. Let me study it and upgrade your backpack right away. Great. I knew it would be useful for something. Yes, yes. Bring me more relics like this. Every piece we find is valuable for research. All right, cool. So we just need a weird backpack and metal plate and some metal energy, I guess. Or 2 of the batteries. I think we have most of this. I don't know about that weird backpack thing, though. I guess we have that already, huh? Ah, an engine from an old world vehicle. Look at these pistons and housing. Even the fuel system is half preserved. So we got a monowheel speed. Increase the movement speed of your monowheel, allowing them to traverse the world more quickly. Oh man, we need some of those simple kits. We don't have any of those at the moment. And then we could do the upgrade, but we need more metal plates. We got 4 of them. Let's see if we can't offload more plates into the factory here. All right, let's go back in there and let's get this backpack, research that. So it looks here like our capacity. No, that's not it. This should be for this one here. Oh, 3 of 200. Yeah, so we really increased our capacity. And then the next thing I wanted to do is to get energy. All we need is a compound crystal. So just need to get one of those. Now, if we get that compound crystal, we take that back to the base. We should be able to upgrade our energy and get some more solar panels out there to be able to produce even more. There we go. Let's take that back to the base now. Okay, so we put in our crystal compound here, so we should be able to go in here now and go and unlock the energy. There we go. And next is energy 2, which we get the power plant, which is pretty sweet. Looks like we need a bunch of crazy stuff, but generates electricity continuously by consuming fuel. I would think that the solar would be a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we'll just work with what we got. So now that we have that, let's see if we can't do some more power situation here. So to get this solar power, we need to make these batteries from the looks of it. We can set up a bunch of these. I don't know. I don't think we would be able to get them all. Hopefully this will get us enough power. There we go. We got another one set up. So we just need to get some more power and stuff like that, and then get those all kind of set up. And I think we'll be pretty good for the most part. But I think that's going to do us for today. I appreciate all you coming along and joining me. It's been super fun. We'll definitely do more on the next episode. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.